Hi there, it's Spencer Miller from Miller Ancients, filming with the Coin Dictionary, and today we're going to be looking at a Byzantine anonymous Follis from the early 11th century. Now, as I've mentioned in a previous video, the anonymous Follis were struck by the Byzantine Empire in the late 10th and 11th centuries at the peak of their medieval power, and they always bear portraits of Christ in various positions on the obverse and then legends about Christ. With a cross on the reverse. Now, this example is of the Class C variety, and like I've mentioned, the reason why they're anonymous is because they don't bear any markings of a specific ruler. They don't bear any regnal names or anything like that, or monograms. But numismatists have been able to attribute certain series of coins, certain types, to certain periods. So this type has been attributed to the Emperor Michael IV the Paphlagonian, who ruled from 1034 AD to 1041. He was a capable young ruler who married the 65-year-old Empress Zoe. He was about 35, and Zoe was the daughter of the previous emperor. And Michael, as soon as he married Zoe and took the throne, paid no attention to her, which made her very upset because she thought it was a genuine love match. But Michael did not see it that way, unfortunately. And this coin is actually quite a departure in the traditional anonymous Follis. Most, like the one I've showed in a previous video, were of Christ like this, sitting nimbate with the Book of Gospels. But this is of Christ's three-quarters lengths standing. And as you can see, it says ICXC, Jesus Christ, on the sides. And on the reverse, it's a jeweled cross with Jesus Christ, Nika, conquer. But what makes this coin significant is the countermarks. These are Arabic countermarks. I don't know how well you can see, but they are countermarks from the Arab world. Right there and right there. So at the time, the Byzantine Empire was at the zenith of its success. It had completely turned the tide of the Arab wars and had reconquered much of northern Syria and had expanded to the east as far as Armenia. So the Byzantines were on the offensive in this region. And they shared a border with the Fatimid Caliphate of Egypt, which controlled southern Syria, and the Byzantines controlled northern Syria. And on that border, there was extensive trade, despite the fact that the two states were arch rivals. And a coin like this, minted in Constantinople, would have certainly circulated as far east as Syria. And this coin made its way into the Islamic emirates of Aleppo and Mosul, probably in that area, and was countermarked with Arabic. And this coin is obviously not in very good condition. I probably wouldn't be making a video on it were it not to have the countermarks, but it makes it a very interesting piece of history. Just for the dimensions, it's about 29 millimeters and weighs about 7 or 8 grams. And the value, without the countermarks, this would be a pretty standard example. This is a very common coin, probably about $10, but with the countermarks, maybe 20 or 30. It's a cool piece of history, and I was glad to share it with you. Thank you so much for watching.